Okay, Tony, it's time to get started. So let's get going on your 6105. No marks. No marks in the back. Not sure why, but it's definitely an original case back. Dial, but not a mark. Could be a replacement. That's for sure. But it's authentic. It's the real deal. And it's beautiful. So we will go with that. Interesting scratches. Okay, well that is your movement disassembled. We're going to go ahead and clean some things and jewel some things and get things ready, get your case all cleaned up and your crown rebuilt, and we will be back. Okay, Tony, we are out of the cleaner. Got some good news about all your parts and pieces. Everything's looking really nice. I was able to get your new mainspring arbor port jewel installed, and the other mainspring arbor port jewel is here, and those are perfectly installed. And I've done some case and crown rebuilding, so this is your newly rebuilt crown. Just got a brand new soft, supple O-ring. It's an imperceptible process, which is really nice. That one came out super well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started and get the pieces back in place. Okay, here we go. And we're back running. Okay, let's check our work. Okay, well, there's not a whole lot to do at this point. I think this was in a good spot to begin with in terms of the location of the adjusting components. So, yeah, I'm just going to let this run in a little bit and keep an eye on it, and then let it break in and switch over to the calendar side. We'll make some fine adjustments and get that rate, sort of flat when we get into the case. But overall, perfect. This is fantastic. Okay, but we'll be back. Alright, well that's your movement built. We are going to move over to the dial in the hands and get you back in the case and get finished up. Okay, Tony. We are right here at the end. Everything is doing really great. So it's time to finish the process. Alright, well there it is. There is your beautiful, super clean, original 6105 slim case. 1969. It's just lovely. Really, really immaculate. So this watch came in, in really beautiful cosmetic condition, and that part has not changed at all. It is still just stunning in terms of presentation. It's interesting to me. I always think that the bezel is where the secrets lie. You see a watch that looks this nice and clean, and sometimes they have a short life. You could imagine that it didn't spend much time on the wrist. But what's interesting is that when I took your bezel off, I could find evidence of use. It was a worn watch. There was lots of material that gets under the bezel over time, and that indicates to me that the watch was certainly somebody's watch that was used. And clearly, whoever, if it ever was serviced, I have no idea. They didn't change things underneath of that, and it's a great example. I mean, there's not much more to say. Couple things about service. Nothing had to be replaced. Everything is as it was. I rebuilt your crown, of course. New case back seal. There's no bezel seal on these, so this is just a bidirectional, non-clicking friction spring that holds this bezel in place. One thing that was interesting is that on these 6000s, for some reason, 6105s in particular, I don't service many of the 6116s or 6119s, but on these for sure, there's a lot of play, vertical play in the train of wheels, especially the fourth wheel and the escape wheel. And I had to do some pretty serious adjusting of the positions of those jewels that hold those and bushing that holds that set of wheels in place. And it really changes the quality of the signal, in the sense that there's oftentimes a lot of jitter and some play when you flip the watch from one position to the other.
There's a lot of end shake, and so taking care of that really makes a big difference in the performance. I changed your crystal. It now has a slightly taller, more this sort of tapered in lensing crystal that just, I think, looks beautiful. Gives that lovely double appearance of the chapter ring. So the things that were replaced, here's your crystal, originals coming back to you. There's your case back seal. Here's the crown seal, which you can see. I'll put it here in my tweezers. I can't even flex it. My fingers give, but that seal does not. So that definitely needed it. Here's your upper mainspring arbor port bushing, which is now a jewel. Otherwise, that's it. That's the watch. All right, well, this one's done. We're going to move on to number 2 and get you going on your blue Pogue, and I'm going to send this one home. All right, well, thanks so much, Tony. I'll be in touch, and thanks for watching.